I'm back once again. Um, Obviously, in a little bit of a different spot today. I was told by a friend of mine that I am choosing a terrible setting for my videos, so I've now changed, outside in the bright lights. Hope there's not too much background noise, but today I'm gonna take a little bit of a jump. I'm gonna go away from politics, specifically American politics today. Go away from, sort of a crazy state right now and move over to something that's a little bit more objective and sort of open your eyes to something in Canada that has been going on for 68 years. And that is going to be Quebec. Now, if you asked anybody outside of Quebec if they like Quebec, they would probably say no. If you asked anybody in Quebec if they like the people outside of Quebec, they would probably say no. So you might be wondering, why doesn't Quebec get away from Canada like they want to? Well, Quebec has actually taken over $490 billion from the government of Canada in the past 68 years. And you might be wondering, what's that about? Where's this money coming from? Well, in Canada, the government actually uses equalization payments, right? So sort of to obviously equalize things between the have-not and the have provinces, as they call them. So something like Alberta, right, brings in a lot of money, a lot of oil, a lot of gas, compared to the province that gets the most equalization payments, which is Quebec. Comparing the two, they want to equalize them, so they give money from Alberta to Quebec. And you might be going, well, that's not bad. What do you mean? They're giving money to Quebec to keep things equal. What's wrong with that? And I would agree with you, right? Except there's sort of something behind that. And there's a reason that Quebec is able to get so much money, so much more money. There are 3 tiers of equalization payments. There's the bottom, which is the provinces that don't get any, which is Alberta, BC, and Saskatchewan. Then there's the middle, which is sort of some other provinces, and then there's the top, which is Quebec. Quebec makes up half of all equalization payments in Canada. And the reason that they're able to do this is because of the rate at which Quebec charges its highest grossing natural resource. So Quebec's highest resource is hydro, or electricity, right? And when Quebec sells its hydro or electricity to the US, it sells it at a market rate, sells it to the regular rate to everybody else. But when Quebec sells its electricity to its citizens, it sells it at the lowest rate in Canada, which is 8 cents per kilowatt hour. Alberta, mind you, this is the difference. Alberta charges 26 cents per kilowatt hour. Quebec charges 8 to its citizens. Mind you, it doesn't sell 8 to everybody, just its citizens. When it sells outside of Quebec, they sell it at the market rate. Now you might be going, well, what's the big deal? All they're doing is keeping it cheap for their citizens. Well, the thing is, since they keep it so cheap for their citizens, it keeps their GDP down, which keeps their equalization payments up. So if Quebec were to charge market rate for its electricity, they would lose over half of their equalization payments, which obviously they don't want to lose the billions of dollars that they get from the government. So, yeah, I mean, just wanted to talk about what's going on in Quebec and the billions of dollars they get, right? They've been getting these equalization payments for 68 years. Mind you, Alberta doesn't get any payments because Alberta subsidizes the money to Quebec. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could give you any more reason to not love Quebec, but there's another one. Thank you for watching. I want to shout out all the people that commented on my last video. Thank you for being so invested in what I have to say. And I want to say thank you to the people that do watch my videos and the people that subscribe. Obviously, this is just the beginning, and I'm happy to make these videos, every day. And if you have anything that you want me to talk about or anything that you think I'm wrong about, leave me a comment. I'll either respond to you or maybe I'll make a video about whatever you have to say. So, thank you.